Hello everyone. Overthinking is such a menace. We often do it from time to time. So it's time to really take things in our hands and do something productive about it. Make the effort to stop overthinking. So here in this video, I'm going to talk about the harmful effects of overthinking and the 6 ways how we can stop overthinking. Overthinking is like your mind is going berserk. It's the same old broken record playing again and again and again, and you find it difficult to pull the plug. Overthinking can take many forms. We overcomplicate taking simple decisions. Living in the past, we are getting worried about the future, or we are thinking about what somebody did to us or said to us some weeks ago, months ago, or even yesterday. It just keeps lurking in your head. Now, we all overthink from time to time, but it's the degree of overthinking that is what we have to look at. So why do we need to stop overthinking? Overthinking, apart from draining us physically, mentally, and emotionally, can really take a toll on our health. It can make us feel, there's just so much of fatigue, there is frustration, it can lead to anxiety disorders, it can lead to depression, and we all know the effect of stress on our body. So how do we stop overthinking? Here are 6 ways to stop overthinking. Of course, stopping overthinking is not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in a few days. If it has become a habit, then it'll take some, a willpower and some courage and some conscious effort to stop this overthinking mind. So the number 1 step is to become consciously aware of your overthinking. You become curious about it. You bring your conscious awareness to what kind of things leads to overthinking. Are you still thinking about the past? Are you getting worried about the future? What is it that triggers you, and it causes that pattern of thinking and thinking and thinking? So once you become curious about it, it is like taking a conscious effort to make that positive change. Accept that these thoughts are unnecessary and unproductive. And once you bring in acceptance and awareness, then it can lead to a positive change. So accept that these thoughts are unnecessary and unproductive, and you're simply wasting your energy by falling into this trap. So once you bring acceptance and awareness, you are throwing light, a positive light in darkness. The second step is to make your mind a faithful servant. So as Osho has said, it's a beautiful quote and a very powerful one too, that mind is a dangerous master and a faithful servant. But in most cases, the mind becomes the dangerous master, and it is leading us, in our lives. So the moment you think about some disastrous outcome, oh my God, I'm going to do this, oh, what will happen? How are we going to manage? Take a pause and take charge that you are not going to you're not going to go on that path. Once you take charge and then start thinking about some positive thing, that okay, I'm not going to think about this right now, I'm not going to go on that path right now, and maybe look at the tree outside and admire its beauty, and that will help you to take control of your mind. And don't forget, the mind has no power to tell you what you should think. So once you decide to take the reins in your hand, there is no one else to tell you what to think about. The third, change your subconscious behavior. Often overthinking has become a habit. It is like, I have nothing better to do. It is like you're pulling out an old file from a cabinet again and again and again because you don't know of any other way. So when you make an attempt to change your subconscious behavior, your overthinking pattern will also stop. You will also be able to control it. So the moment the mind starts going on that same old road again, you are going to take the conscious step to pull it back, to hold on. Things are not so bad. You start thinking of all the things that went right for you instead of focusing on what all is going wrong in your life. And the moment you change the channel, you flip it, you will feel the change, you will feel a difference, and you will feel lighter. You will be able to control that monkey mind. Stop blowing things out of proportion. It is such a human tendency that we make a mountain out of a mole. It is just that if something has gone wrong, it can also be undone. It can also, maybe it might not be so bad. So first you think about the situation. Is it that bad? If it is not, then don't get worried about it. And don't start overthinking about it. You got to stop. An effective way to put things in perspective is to ask yourself, will this really matter 5 years from now? If not, then why waste your energy and spoil and ruin the present moment? Distract yourself. Yes, distractions aren't that bad after all. It really, really helps. So personally, when I overthink about a situation, I take the effort and I'll do something that I like to do. So I like climbing the hill, which is there close by. And when I go on the hill, the change in environment, the nature, the physical movement, there's that physical activity, sweating it out. It helps. It brings a shift in your perspective. It clears the mind, and it stops you from overthinking. And it also releases the pent-up emotions and the frustration, which are the side effects of overthinking. So go ahead and distract yourself. Do what you enjoy doing. So if not climbing the hill, maybe do some gardening, do some exercise, do meditation. If you are into meditation, then I think meditation is the overthinking.